Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the show. Today we are working on our walking stabs. There is no rain in the forecast, so yay! We get to do our walking stabs. Let's hope these little guys work. What's up, Shay? Hello there, sweet country. We're preparing our walking stabs to be able to be tongue oiled. All right, let's see here. There it is right there. Gotta make sure everything's good and cleaned off. What's up, sweet country? Doing good, doing good. Let's see if we can get these little guys in here. Now, I choose these little bitty hooks because it causes less damage to the staff and it doesn't cause your end to split so much. So it actually makes it a lot easier. What's up, BMC? You know, we're just working on our stabs right now. We're going to put the little loops on the end of them, put some wire on them, and then we're going to paint them with the tongue oil, and we're going to let them dry. But first, we're going to put these little loops on the ends of them so that we can hold them up on the porch in the rafters. And that way, we ain't got to worry about them dragging the ground or touching the ground. Hello, what's up, Luis? Lewis? No, I'm not gay. I'm straight. In fact, right up underneath you, Jen, that's my girlfriend. I am not gay. I just have a gay friend. Now, let's see. Oh, right. I'm sitting on them. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Let's pull this out to about here. Clamp it off. Turn this around. There we go. And that should hold pretty well. All right. Good. Good. That ought to do us a lot of good here. All right. Oh, these rusty old pliers, man. I hate having old equipment. I like doing old school things, but I hate having old equipment. There we go. All right, cool. So there's the hook for the first one. We're going to go out onto the back porch and we're going to paint these up. All righty. Hello, I'm here, but I'm cooking, so I won't be too active in the chat. All right, I got you, man. How you doing, Tyler? Got a small crack right there, but that won't matter. As soon as we tongue oil this, it'll be nice and strong. Over here into the hardwood. This is the part that sucks. Twisting this in by hand because you got to do a certain amount of pressure. Kind of hurts your fingers. But you get used to it over time. About that longer to do. Cooking steak and fries. Ooh, that sounds good. Nothing wrong with some good old steak and Frenchy fries. Ain't nothing wrong with some steak and fries. In fact, it's actually a rather very good meal for you. Believe it or not. Even though most vegans would sit there and argue with me about that. But meat is a healthy part of your diet. It needs to be in there. I don't care what anybody says. You need meat in your diet, lad. There we go. Let me test this one out. Yeah, that ought to do. Ought to do just fine. There's one. Where's my other one here? Here's two. And last one. Last one. All right. This is probably going to be the hardest one because this little sucker is white oak. And white oak has really got some tensile strength in its wood. It's got some real dense fibers. It's real hard to get through. Eh. All right. Let's go in there nicely. One more good turn for good measure. All right. We can cut this end off here. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up, Leno? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Sorry, I'm trying to get these staves ready to be painted so that we can go on ahead and get the two that are ready to be mailed, and get the one that's ready to be sold. So here we are. All three of them made out and hung up. Now, I'm going to carry you guys out to the back porch where I'm going to set you guys up where y'all can see me. And then I'm going to get to painting on these guys, okay? See you out there. All right. All right. So, right up here is where we're going to hang them at. Let them dry right here along this beam. And we'll get it all done there. Hey, ERT, what's up? Oh, you're all good, ERT. All right. So let's get our staves, shall we? All right. All right. There's our tongue oil. Space these guys out just a little bit so they don't bump into each other. All right, guys. So as you can see, we've got them hung up. We're going to go on ahead and we're going to coat them in our tongue oil real quick. And we're going to see we're close. Yes, I know. We're close to being monetized, man. It's awesome. We're actually only at like 45 hours before we're actually monetized, guys. Hold on just a minute. Now you don't need anything. I'm doing my show. You don't need anything super special to be able to put this tongue oil on. Just some paper towels, all that you really need. All right. So. Off to open. Ah, there we go. Now we're just going to take a little bit of this paper towel. We're going to wet it down with some of this tongue oil. And we're just going to wipe it onto the stabs. That's all you got to do. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try not to. Oh, well, poop. We'll have to fix that here in just a second. All right, hang on. This one pulled out. There we go. Just got to be careful with it. that one's just going to keep falling off. All right. We're going to put the hook on this one after we get it wiped down. Now you ain't got to do this wiping down thing hard at all. Just do a gentle wipe down. Just make sure that all your oil is off your rag before. Oh, well, don't do that because then you're going to get the tongue oil nasty. Oh yeah, this is coming out pretty. This is coming out really pretty, guys. I don't quite think this one's going to work the way I want it to. Of course not. So I'm just going to have to sand the bottom up a lot better than I sand the rest up. I'm not going to be able to hang this one up, so y'all be able to see the difference between when you're able to hang it up and when you're not able to hang it up. So I guess that just kind of works out for me. But yeah, guys, you simply just rub it down real good with this tongue oil. Make sure you get all the light spots. All right. Then do one more good rub down on it. Around this middle section here. Down along here. Like I said, you got to make sure you get all them light colored spots. Every one of them. As you guys can see, it puts a nice, good, dark shine to the wood. No need to stain it. Just simply coat it and go. All right, there's layer number one on this one. I'm going to have to bring this one back in the house because it won't hang. It won't hang with us. All right, there's one layer of tung oil on that. Now, let's get some layers on this one, shall we? First, let's add some more. This turned out to be a really pretty wood right here. It's turned out to be a good choice for a staff. It's good base color for anybody to be able to put whatever kind of paint they want on here or anything like that. It's good, simple base color. I like it. All right, there's that bit. Let's get ourselves a new paper towel, shall we? That one's kind of spent. All right. All right, give me just a second, Dad, and I'll take care of it. We need that right there. Let's see here. So how's everybody doing today, guys? Yeah, it's a dolphin. 2 dolphins to be precise. This is for my Jin Jin, who happens to absolutely adore dolphins. Big burning. I don't want sopping that. Like the gods. All right. That gets that one good and coated. I'll hang it up. Let it dry. Now for the next one. We're just gonna do it while it's hanging. Hopefully it'll stay hanging. So there we go. All right, guys. So now, to give you an understanding of what they're going to look like as a finished product, let me dry my hands off, and I'll give you guys a closer look. Just tongue oil off my hands. Stuff gets sticky when it starts to dry. So it's a good idea to get it off your hands as soon as possible if you have any on there. Gotta leave my rings off for a minute. But yeah, guys, this is a finished product on this one. It's gotten a darker red color, turned a good nice brown. You know, it's going to absorb, and that's going to be the look of the finished product. You know, it's going to have that nice dark color all the way around. It's going to be polished up real nice and pretty. So that's going to be this one. And I'm just going to grab you guys and walk you around over here. All right. So that is going to be the finished product on the staff for sale. That is how it's going to look. A nice, good, wet, organic look to it. You know, so that's how that one's going to be. And then that is Jin's staff right there. It's going to have that nice white wood look to it. Going all the way up. It's going to be a nice beige color whenever it's all done. We're going to sand it all up and make it look real good. All right, guys. That is the walking staffs. Let me see what I can do with this one. Hopefully that'll hold long enough for it to dry. All right, guys. Let's go on in where we'll have to clean off my rings later on today. But we got the staves taken and started tongue oiling on the staves. Why is that so hard to say? Started tongue oiling these staves. I don't know why that is so hard to say. But now we can just go hang out. What's up, Spampton? How you doing, brother? Let me set you guys down, then I got to run to the restroom. And then I'll be back. I'm going to leave y'all in the full observant hands of Shuck. Enjoy. Did you entertain them, Shuck? Did you entertain them, my Shuck? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are in the middle of another episode, of course, of Afternoon Hangout. So, how's everybody doing? How's the mama and them? Welcome into the show. Thank you guys for observing. I know I'm wearing the same shirt as I did yesterday, but the only reason why is because I was doing those stabs. I didn't want to get tongue oil all over myself. So I ended up wearing a dirty shirt because that way I could just wash it. Just relaxing with your cats and dog. I got you. I got you. Tomorrow, going back to Oldham because my dad's summer break is over. I got you. Yes, your mama is definitely in a better place, my Jin Jin. Ooh, skeeters are bad. They already got me pretty good out there just doing the walking stabs. Hang on a second, guys. I got to tighten this up. There we go. That's better. I don't like this being loose. Turku. Okay. He lives in Turku. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so true, Jin Jin. Welcome in, CS Ghost. Or in Swedish, abo. Abo. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Swedish abo. I'm going to have to look those up and see what those actually are. How you doing there, CS Ghost? Welcome in. You missed me and Ian earlier. We had a quick little show. Oh my gosh, that tongue oil's got my hands all sticky. Yeah, we just had a fast little show, hun. I was gonna be telling you as soon as I got off of here. We had a short little show. He said to tell you hi, by the way, baby. But yeah, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. 2-hour drive to there. Okay, I got you. But yeah, babe, got you. Dang it all. A great, dang it, y'all are great together. I did watch a little yesterday. Thank you, man. You know, one of the things about Ian is that mine and his need to want to try to help people runs along the same lines. So that's why, you know, I am friends with Ian so much. And I do go on to his show so often. You know, when your ideals and your thoughts kind of correlate, you know, you end up building a bond through intelligence. And luckily, Ian is a very intelligent young man. He might be a little lost, but he is very intelligent. And well, young man, he's older than me. I keep thinking he's younger than me. Jesus Christ, I feel weird saying that he's older than me. He's like 40. It looks like he's 20. I'm 30 and I look like I'm 50. Yes, he is very well spoken. You know, a lot of people give him a bad rep, but he is very well spoken and he has some very honest to God good opinions. You know, I'm just glad he doesn't agree with 100% of the LGBTQ plus community because some of them people are nuts. Yeah, and y'all call me crazy. Nice. I'm 31. I look 16. I got you, Shay. I'm 37, like I said, about to be 38. And man, do I look like I'm 20 years older. I think my legs snapped at the back, so that's why it's hard to get up. Ooh, I hate to hear that, Phoenix Terror. 43 and look younger than my age. Yeah, everybody looks younger than me. You know, she definitely don't look 43. You know, I thought she was my age, and no, I'm the baby out of the relationship. How does that work? I'm the baby in the relationship. What the hell? Oh, man. But it works out. It does. It does. Wow, I can't believe we only got 20 minutes left in the show. That was actually a quick show. You know, but then again, doing work, you know how it is. Be 44 next month. Yes, she will. I'll be 38 in November. So, yeah. 38 and look like I'm freaking 68. I'm younger than my girlfriend, too, Clint. I always tease her about it, LOL. She's only 3 months older, though. I got you. It snapped in the trampoline because I did tricks with my endo scooter. Oh, no. Ouch. I remember injuries like that as a kid. Oh, gosh. Oh man, I remember sitting there and getting double jumped into a tree off the trampoline, just go plow, totally George of the Jungle, the damn thing. Hit the ground, was just like, oh. My friends come running up to me, are you okay? No! I'm just laying there like, trying to breathe. But, that's the fun of youth. Getting to figure things out and all of a sudden be like, Mom! What? You're going to be mad? Why? I got hurt again. Damn it, the medical bills. Oh, man, I remember them days. Oh, those were fun. Oh, getting a cast every now and then. But there was nothing like those good old days. Back when you could run around without worrying about getting snatched up. Back when you could, go outside and play and not worry about, oh my God, is my cell phone charged, or what's going to happen on my social media, or what's trending. Those were the good old days when kids could be kids. They could run around, they could play, they could enjoy their lives, and they could grow. And, when kids are allowed to do those things, they actually grow up more intelligent. They have more problem solving capabilities. They have more understanding of the world. And it's because they've been socialized. So, guys, best case scenario is get your kid a self-defense device, teach them how to use it, but let your kids be kids. Let them have some fun, guys, because it definitely builds character. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, I know. It's hard to find hardworking men nowadays, O'Doyle. It really is, because a lot of them just want to sit around and get a paycheck, whereas I'm getting a paycheck and can't stand it. It's driving me insane. It really, really is. Phoenix, is it giving you some trouble there? Spampton. Yeah, and as a kid, my parents traveled a lot. I was able to go to Yellowstone. Nice. Back in my childhood when we could play outside and on the sandbox, play baseball, blow bubbles, play under the sprinkler, and play in the mud. There you go. You see, we ran nuts in the creeks and went playing in the mud and had sword fights and would cut down pieces of bamboo and act like they were battle staves and try to go at each other, Back when the world wasn't lazy, exactly. What's up, BMC? Thank you for showing up earlier today. You used to collect frogs? I used to collect ceramic frogs too, man. A long time ago, I would collect all kinds of ceramic frogs. And toads. Yeah, I know. We're at almost 20 people already. That's impressive. Well, yeah, I did, but then again, I kind of didn't, because when I wasn't running around out in the woods and enjoying myself and being free, I was stuck with an abusive grandmother or stuck with an abusive uncle, and I had to put up with that. The woods was my freedom. That's why I learned how to survive. That's why I learned bushcrafting and how to build my own shelters and things like that, because I eventually thought one day that was going to be the only way I could live. And it was true. But like Slayer CD would get our hell awaits in season in the abyss. Nice. My mama said when I was little, I would make up songs while Kay was playing. Aw. Okay, thank you, BMC. Oh man, it was okay, Shay. It turned me into a stronger person. I forgave him. I moved on. I made something of my life, or as best I can, and I'm still trying to make something of my life. All of us are always learning and growing constantly. No matter how old you are, you always grow in knowledge and wisdom. No matter what you think you've learned, you're always going to learn something new. And that amazing ability to learn new things, even as we're old, is one of the things that makes mankind so special. It's one of the things that makes us so powerful, that gives us the ability to adapt and overcome any situation. This is the power of mankind. But we don't spread that power. We don't spread that knowledge. We don't spread that wisdom. Instead, we spread hate, anger, and war. And these things are going to lead to our downfall. There's no doubt about it. It's going to lead to the end of all civilization, regardless of who they are. Be it the Muslims, be it the Americans, be it the Israeli, be it the Chinese, be it the Indian, be it the African. It doesn't matter. Even being the Asian. Guys, it doesn't matter who you are. Eventually, war will catch up to you. And when it does, it's going to destroy civilization. So what's the best way to stop that? Come together. Create unity. Create a world where we can all look at each other and say, I see you for who you are. I know you do. Yes, there is so much hate being spewed on social media. Ooh, yeah, it sticks with you for a long time. Yes, it does. Yeah, my own grandmother and my own uncle. My grandmother tried to kill me multiple times. And I'm still standing. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. 'Cause I'm still standing after all this time. Oh, I can't remember the rest of the song, but I was going good there for a minute. Yeah, she tried to kill me. Yeah, she tried to kill me. She tried to drown my head in a toilet. Shut. Watch out, baby. Let Daddy give you some water. Move, Shut. Move, Shut. Move, Shut. You goofball. There you go. Now you got some water. Sorry, he was out. Our old dog named Raisu, he died due to cancer, and I liked him. And when I was young and sick, I was on the couch watching shows, and Raisu would come up to the couch too. Oh man, poor Raisu. I know you missed your mama. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. There you go. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. That's a good song. And when they threw that one into the movie Sing, and the character they put it with, and the part that they were playing, the whole play out scene was powerful. It really was. We need storytelling like that back in our shows again. Yes, Elton John is a treasure. There's Miro that died not long time ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Miro. But yeah, guys, we have got 10 minutes left. I'm going to run to the restroom one final time, and I'll be back. What about your uncle? I can't imagine my family member being so mean. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Clint. Oh, it's okay. No, he was just really badly physically abusive. Put a nail through my wrist with a nail gun. Broke a few ribs. Just a few things like that. And I survived them all. I stared him in the face when I was 13 and broke his jaw in 3 places and told him, leave me alone. Actually, it was whiskey that made them evil. And they realized that too late in life. I was 31 whenever they realized it, and they tried to make up for it. But they since have. Yes, I stood up for myself with it. But I've been through some horrible shit. Excuse me a minute, guys. I drink too many energy drinks and coffee. Dang, Chuck, you killed all the water that I gave you. Let me give you some more, baby. Hang on, guys, while I water my dog. because he likes to drink like he's a fish. All right. There we go. Now he's got plenty of water. I get that, my brother. Oh, we are dying, folks. We're dying. Ba-doop. All right. There we go. Now it's all plugged in. All right, guys. So we got just a few more minutes left in the show. I'd like to thank everybody for jumping on in here. I'm probably just going to end this one a little early tonight. And then do final thoughts a little extra time. But for right now, guys, I'm going to go on ahead and stop the stream where it's at. All right, see you in a little bit, Funky Terror. Will you ever do a 2-hour stream? Man, I try, but my cell phone, man, it ends up screwing up when it tries to download it. And then it ends up sticking it in draft hell, where I can't actually send it out for you guys to see. It keeps saying, going to premiere, even though it's well past the date. So I don't understand why that's, such a problem. But yeah, my Jin Jin needs a quick group hug, so let's all give a good group hug to her real fast. Giving Jin Jin group hugs. Ooh. All right, my baby. We love you, and we'll see you all later, definitely tonight at our normal time. So check me out then. Love you guys. Later from a gator. See you from a swamp. Love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help everybody. We'll check you all here next time. Same place, same time. Maybe not the same activity, but definitely the same hangout. See you later, guys.